Imagine sitting down on a park bench for 24 hours straight, not for entertainment or a personal challenge, but for a conversation that truly matters. That's exactly what the director of the Christian shelter plans to do, taking his place on a bench in the communities to spark dialogue about homelessness. Now, it's not just an event, it's a call for compassion, connection, and action. But before he takes his seat on the park bench, he's taking a seat here in historic Studio D. Anthony Dickerson, thank you for being here this afternoon. We are talking about conversations on the bench.
Yes.
What inspired you to do this?
Well, you know, the increase of homelessness in the area, also across the country, and I want to get a sense of understanding of how certain people feel about being homeless, and also experience for 24 hours homeless myself.
Okay.
So I want to, know what it feels like, what it seems like, because until you've been there, you really can't really explain of being homeless in the homeless situation. So I want to get a sense of for just 24 hours of feeling homeless.
Yeah, so that's the 24-hour part. And you're not doing this alone. It's being done across the country? It's
being done across the country. We are part of a network called the Citygate Network, and on October the 9th and the 10th, for 24 hours, all of us will be sitting on the bench. So I'm not the only executive director that's doing this, so this has been doing across the country.
So while you're there, people can come, they can sit down with you, they can talk to you. What do you hope they take away from this connection, even just for a few minutes?
Yep, I'm hoping that they will get a sense of understanding of what it is to be homeless, some of the things that homeless people experience, whether it be lack of resources, and just basically the sense of feelings all alone, and how it is to be all alone. And many of us, we're only one tragedy away from being homeless. So we need to be thankful in that area. So, and hopefully they will, they get a sense of understanding. Says, wow, if it hadn't been for the grace of God, there go I. And I'm hoping that they will get a sense of awareness of what it means to be a homeless.
Right. And there are a lot of misconceptions surrounding homelessness. What is the biggest one, do you think?
I think there is substance abuse, there are mental health issues, but what I am seeing as an executive director, what I'm seeing is mental habits. And what I mean by mental habits is people that are not making wise choices as it relates to their life. And so they end up making bad choices and bad habits. And so, you get to choose the choice, but you don't get to choose the consequences.
Right.
And so these are some of the consequences of the bad choices that people make in life. And so we're hopefully, this will also spark an awareness.
Right. And awareness is one thing, but action is another. So how can we go from awareness to action?
Well, first of all, I'm inviting the community. I have some people that are already scheduled, but I would like more to come and have a conversation with me on the bench. That's just as the young people say, take a chill pill. And let's talk about it, and let's come up with solutions. I'm hoping that we could come up with some solutions.
Because it's not a one-way street.
Nope, it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Yeah.
And there are some brilliant people out here, and brilliant people don't always have a degree, and they don't always are educated. They're uneducated people that really have a sense of awareness and action, as you mentioned, of what we could do to make homeless. How can we resolve this homeless problem that we have in the United States? What can we do better?
Right.
Because as I say, we can do it better when we do it together.
I like that. All right. Well, if you would like to participate in conversations on the bench, it's happening 3 to 3.
Yep, 3 to 3.
Right there at the Christian shelter.
Right there at the Christian shelter. We're going to be sitting on the bench. And we're just going to have a good time talking to the public. And we got some officials. We got a couple officials that are lined up or scheduled. We have some people that have been successfully graduated from the homeless shelter.
Okay.
And so, hopefully they can give you some advice of how we did it.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to
Well,
be a
thank
great
you
time.
for doing this, and thank you for coming in and sharing this experience
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me.
Yes.